What's up? It's your girl Lakeyah, the female GOAT, QC's very own princess, and you're tuned into BallerAlert.
I don't know, we just spoke with Lakeyah at the BET Radio Room and she killed it. But girl, we about to have an intimate little conversation between you and I. Let's do it. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Angie B with BallerAlert. We are here with Lakeyah, the GOAT. Girl, first of all, you've been killing things. First of all, mind your business.
Mind your business. I'm super excited to talk about it. I'm super excited to be on a BallerAlert. I remember my first one I did. I love the energy. Yes, so let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Now, when it comes to Mind Your Business, clearly it's been literally hitting the charts. Everybody loves that song. Reels are going crazy. Everybody's doing choreo to it, so we love that. But who reached out to who in regards to the collaboration?
Well, I reached out to Latto. It happened with Hitmaker in New York, and I was like, this song it's everything. So I sent it to P, and P like, we need Latto on this. And it happened like that. She sent her verse right back, and we made magic.
I love it. The creative process. So you gave her the track, and she kind of just came up with her lyrics afterwards.
Yeah, we both spit, so I wasn't surprised what she came back with. But the creative process was pretty easy because what happened is I met Hitmaker at the studio, and it was like when I heard it, I'm like, oh, I need this one. Yeah. And I knew she was gonna float on that beat. So like I said, it just was supposed to happen. Yes. Yeah.
And y'all did that.
Is that one thing we did?
Okay, that. I love it. Now, when it comes to the woman supporting woman business, that's really different for our generation. I think it's really exciting to see the support. Did you expect it to always be this way, or did you think it was going to be a little bit more competitive?
Well, I definitely think it's always going to be an underlining competition thing, just because there's so many of us and we're all gunning for the number one spot. But I love that this generation is just like everybody's creating their own lane and taking over and just supporting people. I love that for us because there's so many girls. Like, we taking over right now.
You guys are killing it, and everybody is on everybody's track just killing it too.
The collaborations are everything. Yeah. I love it.
So who is next? Okay. Collaboration wise,
I really, really want to work with Flo Milli. So I want that to happen. Yes. I just listened to her album and I'm like, she's crazy. She's a talent. Yeah. So that's somebody I really want to work with.
As far as OG rappers in the game, females, top 3, who you banking on right now?
OG female rappers in the game. I'm Nicki. Okay. I'm definitely a Lauryn Hill fan. I love Lauryn Hill. Like, now that I'm older, she has some stuff to say. Okay. And I'm gonna have to throw Kim in there. Okay. Definitely. Even though I'm from a different generation, I mean, she's Lil' Kim. Yeah. And I'm always hitting that dance.
Okay. Like, do it for me real quick, please.
Girl. Okay. That's my dance.
We're gonna do it every time. I love it. Now, when it comes to you and your career, you went to ATL, $1,500 to your name, girl, and you were literally out there hustling. How was that process like for you? Tell me a little bit about it.
It's like where I am now, it's still surreal because, like you said, $1,500, that wasn't even mine. It was my partner's, you know what I'm saying? So it was crazy because I don't like working jobs. So I was going to school. I was obviously still making my music, doing my freestyles and stuff, but I was broke. Yeah. My mom paid up a few months or whatever to like keep me afloat. And then it was just like, now you got to figure it out. Okay, mama. Girl, I don't know. I made it happen though.
You did. And social media had a big part of it. So what was it like? You just decided like, hey, look, I see how social media is really having an effect on people's careers. So what, you just gonna start freestyling? Is that what happened?
Really, I just put myself out there when I was younger. I was like 15. On my poetry slam team, they told me like, you sound way more like a rapper. I did the challenges that were going around. It was the Monica So Gone challenge. Yeah. That was my first viral moment. And then I did like this little rendition to R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet, but it was my own story, and I did it over one of Tank's instrumentals. And it went viral. Like, people from different age ranges was like, she is great. And I gained all these followers on Instagram, and I was like, oh. Then I dropped my first mixtape by myself on DSPs, and I made some money. Yes, I said, I can get paid from this. I can get paid from a talent. Like, I'm gonna keep this going. Yeah, I made like 6 figures off just dropping my first mixtape by myself, like before QC.
What? So how did QC find you exactly? Like, was it always your goal to get signed by them? Like, did they reach out to you? What happened?
Yeah, P reached out to me because he seen me using what I had and really just grinding it out in my car. Like, I was driving a Kia that wasn't mine. Okay, no, not like I stole it or nothing, but the partner that I had, like, I was rapping in my Kia, rapping in my room. He saw me like buying billboards for myself, just pushing my own dream, and then he gave me a chance like to change my life. He saw me do the We Pay challenge. Y'all know Lil Baby like was taking over the summer during the pandemic, and I was like, let me do this one. Maybe this will catch his attention. And Baby had co-signed it on Twitter, and he like, I don't know who she is, but she cold as hell. And 2 weeks later, like, I was signed.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
It sounded like P respected the hustle first, too. He was like, this girl raw, but she's really grinding her ass off right now.
It's the grind for him. Even now, like, it's about putting the work in. It's like, you talented, but that's not gonna take you there, like, because it's really underground people cold as hell, but it's somebody out there that's working 10 times more, and hard work always outbeats talent. Absolutely. So it was definitely the hustle for him.
Yeah, you got both
of them.
Okay, Lakeyah to go. I love it. Now, P obviously has had a huge impact in a lot of people's careers when it comes to QC. Has there been any pieces of advice that he's given you that'll last with you for a lifetime?
Yeah, the consistency. He tells me all the time, like, you have to stay consistent because that's what we're gonna do to win. If you notice, Baby was dropping back to back from like the day he came out, and I feel like that's the same formula he's doing with me. He's like, we're gonna get you mixtapes, we're gonna get you videos, and it's just been working for me. My fan base has been growing organically, and like people just been fucking with the game. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You know, what's not for you is not gonna miss you.
Okay, not at all.
Ever. So you're literally exactly where you're supposed to be. Girl, I'm proud of you. I love it. Now, obviously, you're super, super cold when it comes to rapping, but do you have any other talents?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you know, but I also sing too. I can do a little 1-2 in the choreography. I got a couple talents in the band. That's all, because I can't cook. I was about to lie and say I can cook. I can't cook nothing.
Okay, child, me neither, child. We in the same boat, child. When it comes to dream collaborations, who is top? I want to say 3, but it's hard, so I'm going to give you 5. I'm going to give you 5. Top 5 on the list.
So I'm going to have to say Nicki. Everybody wants to collab with the queen, you know. I would definitely do a song with Cardi B. I'm a woman's woman. Like, I love the female rappers. Rick Ross, I need him. That's one of my favorites. I love luxury rap. I did T Grizzly already, but I would do a whole album with him. Like, that's my guy. What's that for? Oh, and Drake.
Oh, yes, mamas. Okay, so let's talk about it. When we talk about Drake, we're going to bring up B2. We're going to bring up house music.
Oh, okay.
How are you feeling about it? I know a lot of people were like, this is kind of like controversial a little bit. People really weren't happy about it. But house music literally originated in Chicago by black people, you know, so.
I tell somebody that, so I'm glad that you just told me that. Like, you know, I'm from the Midwest, so I know it. I study music. I know it originated in the Midwest, and I mean, it doesn't sound any different to me. It's a vibe. And I mean, Drake don't miss. I don't know. To me, he don't miss. And Beyonce did her damn thing on hers too. So I'm not against it. I feel like every artist should be able to like grow and try different things, because if you just stay in one box, you're just like not a GOAT, you know?
Like you. Yeah. Period. Do you ever see yourself at any point doing any house music? Like if Drake was like, what's up? What's good?
If I asked Drake how much he made off that damn song, I'm gonna do the house music too. Like, I do house music, backyard music. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it all. I'll do anything, because I just always like to test myself. Yeah. So I'm down.
That's a good challenge. We love that. Now, Chris Brown recently dropped his album Breezy. Have you listened to it yet?
I have. I love it. He did really, really good. Cause I'm addicted to you. That one, and the one with him, Blue and Wayne.
Ooh, cause I might get a little possessive.
Top 2. Yeah, top 2. They're my top 2. He did really good. I mean, as expected though.
He went on Instagram Live. I mean, his story recently, and he was talking about how he doesn't feel like people have really been supporting his album. And Wale responded, it was like he has a princess mentality. But I'm like, I feel like it's okay for people to like express how they feel about people not appreciating their work. Like,
I mean, as artists, I feel like we all are like that. We're very, very sensitive about our shit. Somebody can tell me they don't like one of my songs, and it's like, bitch, did you even listen to it? Like, are you kidding? Like, did you hear it? Yeah. So, like, yeah, you know, I don't think it was that. And I'm sure that every artist has had a moment where it's like, damn, they not supporting me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I could feel them.
Relatable. In honor of hip hop turning 50 next year.
Oh, that's lit.
Girl, when did you fall in love with hip hop?
I fell in love with hip hop, obviously. Shit. I fell in love with hip hop a long time ago, but I'm gonna be honest, what made me really want to be in the industry was Nicki Minaj. Like, just seeing every genre that she touched, but it was the hip hop phase. When she came out, her mixtape era, she was that girl. So that's when I fell in love. Yeah.
I love it. Mm-hmm. Nicki, I feel like a lot of people brought her up when it comes to hip hop, falling in love with hip hop. Like, I don't think she really understands. Well, maybe she do. Maybe she does understand, because Nicki knows she's that girl. But that's literally crazy, because a lot of people bring up Nicki Minaj when it comes to falling in love with hip hop. So shout out to you, Nicki. We love you, girl. When you first got the call from QC, what was your response, and who did you call first?
So when I first got the call, I was like breathtaking, because literally, like, I had just flew back. Remember, this is all in a pandemic. Like, everything is closed down, broke. You know, we not having no money. This was no, girl, let me tell you, in the pandemic, I was selling anything known to man. I was selling a pediment. I was selling shirts, bundles, just anything to make money, you know. So when I got the call, it was just like, this nigga playing with me. You know, it was breathtaking. I just came from Milwaukee, my hometown, because my cousin had just passed. Wow. Yeah, he got killed. So it was just like a moment where it was like surreal, and it kind of like altered everything that my family was feeling too. It was like we lost somebody, but yeah, we got something to celebrate. So literally, like, the day of my signing, I flew like all my family. Everybody came. It was really packed up. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Now that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you in that moment. I know that was something to take in for sure.
I feel like all of us had something to like you said, celebrate, but like feel blessed for, because we had just took a huge loss. So yeah.
Absolutely. And you have clearly a large fan base, girl. Yes. They eat you up real good. Has anybody said anything to you in regards to just your music that has really like stuck with you or impacted you in a way?
Yes. I mean, the things that impact me is me impacting them. Mm-hmm. They tell me all the time, like, you make me feel so confident about, like, myself, my image, and just, like, you know, you just represent for us. Yeah. And I love that, because I've been told sometimes that I can come off a little cocky. But people that understand that, you know, the girls that get it. And I've been told that I've helped people get through, like, being depressed and down about their self-images, and even being, you know, I got my vulnerable side, getting through dealing with these heartbreaks with these fuck niggas. So just impacting them always just makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Yeah.
You are. I love that, because I was going to mention your confidence. Like, you walk around like the girl because you are the girl. And people say, you know, there's a borderline between cockiness and, you know, confidence. But I'm like, I don't really.
I don't even know who came up with the word cocky. Like, but
I'm a secure bitch.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like everybody should have confidence. Mm-hmm. That's what I wanted to do with my music. I wanted to make my fans feel what I feel. Yeah. And I feel confident. And it took me a very, very long time to like gain my self-confidence, because coming up, I wasn't an ugly little girl. I just didn't know I was a bad bitch yet. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to get everything correct and get right and grow into who I am. Right. And I just want that for my fans. Absolutely. I mean, if you go on YouTube, you can see how I used to look. And even then, I was still that girl. I just didn't know it yet. It just took a lot of self-love and catering to myself, and, you know, just telling myself that I'm beautiful. Yeah.
What would be a piece of advice to someone who you feel like, or is looking to really build their confidence and become that girl?
Really just love it. It's self-love, I'm trying to tell you. What helped me, though, is my music. and music in general, like just having people to listen to, like Nicki Minaj make you feel like that bitch. And I listen to a lot of like luxury rap. I listen to a lot of Detroit artists, and they make you feel like you got money. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a fan of music, definitely tap into some people that exude self-confidence. Look in the mirror, tell yourself that you're beautiful, and you really have to accept every flaw that you have, because it really don't be a flaw. Everybody's perfect in their own way, for real.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm trying to tell you, it's a nigga out here that will kiss the ground that you walk on. I'm trying to tell you.
Trying to speak into existence. My man is on the way. Thank you.
Carry yourself like a bad bitch, and you are a bad bitch, really. Like, somebody that I used to watch relentlessly is New York, okay? Miss Tiffany Pulley.
Girl got that confidence.
Okay? And there was a lot of beautiful women around her. But she was that bitch. Because she knew it, and she walked in it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you just gotta feel it. You gotta feel yourself. Nobody can tell you anything. Once nobody can tell you anything, you're golden.
Yes. Now, when it comes to relationships or situationships, do you feel like you're more of a relationship type of girl or a situationship?
I'm definitely a relationship type of girl. I'm a Pisces. I like being in love. I like being catered to, princess treatment or no treatment. Yeah.
What would you say the highlight is of dating you? What would be the highlight? Give me 3.
You get to date me. 1. 2, I'm a very hard lover. Like, once I'm in it, I'm in it. I'm very loyal. The relationship I'm in, we've been together for a really long time. So I'm very loyal, and like I said, I got some talents.
We gonna leave those talents for her next man, child. We're not about to disclose none of that here. You're not about to hear from me, honey. You have to experience it for yourself. I love it. Now, a lot of your friends have spoken about you possibly not being able to top your 2 hottest songs. What is a word you have for them, honey?
They need to chill with that, because I get better with time. You know what I'm saying? So everything that I do is always going to be better. And that's why, you know, I just dropped No Pressure Part 1 and had Mind Your Business on it, which is a banger. And that's why I've been, you know, trying to perfect Part 2, because after such a good song, I want to show them that the follow-up is going to be crazy. And they need to stop saying that. I know it's a good song, girl, but anything can be topped.
Stop playing with my girl.
They love the song, so I think it's Too Much, one of them. Oh, they love that song. I love that song too. I mean, I feel like I'm really good with samples, doing them justice. It's really hard to like do a sample justice, because it already be a really good song. So you don't do it, it's like, oh, it's a little shaky, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so they always tell me I do really good on those, and I think that's a big part of it. And plus, I was talking that shit, you know. A lot of girls felt me. Yeah.
Continue to feel you. Still feeling you. Will always feel you, period. Now, R&B babies, girl, we have to get into it. R&B collabs. Who are the top 3 you're feeling right now, and who can you see yourself collaborating with?
I got them. I got Summer Walker, I got Ari Lennox, and I got Jasmine Sullivan right now.
That was easy.
Because I just been thinking about it. I actually was just talking to Ari Lennox, and she was giving me my flowers. I was giving her hers. So, you know, manifesting that collaboration.
What's gonna happen? If you were to do a song with her, what do you think it would be called, and what would y'all be talking about? I feel like I have a clue a little bit, but
I want Ari Lennox on a Freaky song.
Yes,
because she just makes it so like it sounds clean, but it's really dirty. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I would call it yet, but it's gonna be something very, very clever.
Why won't you sit on it?
I love her voice. And Jasmine, obviously, to me, is a GOAT. Like, I sampled one of her songs to Windows. Yes. And Summer Walker is just talented, effortlessly.
Her voice is like peanut butter. It's like she's not even trying. She's just breathing, and it just comes out perfect. Like, what are you?
That's an angel. Yeah.
Type of gift. Child. Now we have to get into it, because the nails is always on point. The style is always on point. That chain heavy. I know it.
Oh, yeah.
Nails. Who are they done by?
Nails are always done by the one and only Brie Janelle. That's my girl. She just gets me. I say I want long. She be like, show me the outfit. Boom.
She got
just like that.
I love it, girl.
Yeah.
anything for any artists or upcoming artists that are looking to get on your level? Do you have a piece of advice for them?
Yeah, definitely consistency. I say this in everything because I believe it to be true. You really have to stick to what you're doing because especially in this time and age, girl, if you don't give them something back to back, these kids is gonna throw you away and forget you. For real. They want the next thing, the next hot thing right away. So definitely consistency and really believing in yourself because nobody is gonna believe in you or your dream as much as you do. Yeah.
I feel that. During COVID, did you learn anything about yourself in particular that kind of like changed the trajectory of where you are now?
Anything about myself?
You spent a lot of time in solitude during COVID. It was almost uncomfortable.
I think the one thing I had to learn about myself is having to learn to be alone. It's okay to be alone. I think what's your sign? Okay. As a Pisces, I am clingy as shit. It's just like I need another person. And I think that came with me being codependent too. For a long time, I've always been like in my mom's pocket.
Yeah.
So I like moved out of my hometown young as hell. By myself, just learning to be alone and just growing into my woman too. I'm young. I'm 21 years old, so like paying my own bills and paying taxes. It was just the stress of it all, like. So just growing into my woman, definitely. Yeah.
They said it would be fun. We are literally so tired.
Literally lied. Yeah.
I love it. Are there any artists that you are embarrassed to say that you listen to and you like? You know, sometimes we have our little country. I have my little country, my country music phases, my little pop music.
No, I'm not embarrassed to say. Like I'm not gonna say today because right now I'm a very, very big fan of myself. But like I grew up in a lot of Catholic schools and private schools, and I had a lot of friends that were different ethnicities. So I listened to a lot of Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift and Lady Gaga and shit. And I was eating like Greek yogurt and hummus with my girls at lunch.
I still eat that, child.
Hey, I'm telling you, like, no, but it's different. Like when you a black kid at these schools, your mama let you put hot flamers in your lunchbox, and they like, oh, my mom only gave us peanut butter sandwiches and Greek yogurt. Like, bro, I feel sorry for you
because we eat good over here.
But yeah, I'm not embarrassed to say I listen to all of that. Yeah.
Country music right now. Who would you say, or not even right now, in general, country music? Is there any artist right now that you're listening to? I got a few, and some. I got some rock too. I like Avril Lavigne a lot. Yeah, I know.
Put me on. See, look, I listen to music because I turn something to a good sample any day. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So
switch it up for him real quick.
I'm trying to tell you, that's where the good songs come from. Like Drake be having the craziest samples. He come up with like the greatest samples. So put me on some good music.
I got you. All right, we about to get some new samples, rock music, country music. Let's go. Lakeyah to go, y'all. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, girl.
Thank you for having me. You know, I told you I love BallerAlert. I knew it was gonna be fun.
We love you back, child.